You should see the other guy.
What happened to your face?
You should see the other guy.
Don't worry, it's just makeup. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Buddy. I'm your host Josh Blumenkranz, and today we're reviewing Novocaine. The film is starring Jack Quaid, Amber Midthunder, Jacob Atalon, Ray Nicholson, Betty Gabriel, and Matt Walsh. And it's directed by Robert Olsen and Dan Berk. So Novocaine, it's your typical action comedy, but it's full of humor and of delight. And it stars Jack Quaid as Nathan Crane, and he cannot feel any pain whatsoever. Yep, that's his special ability, and he's gonna need it to save his girlfriend, who gets kidnapped by a bunch of bank robbers dressed as Santa Claus. And the hilarious part is that he can take a punch, and he's fine! And then you don't really see that in movies unless you're like X-Men or Keanu Reeves. But Keanu Reeves can get his ass kicked, but he still is very good at fighting. This guy, Nathan Crane, not so much. But yeah, what I love about Jack Quaid in this movie is just like he is committed. He's doing all the fighting and the stunt work. They filmed in South Africa. It's just it's such a short window, kind of an indie style of filmmaking for an action movie, which is pretty cool from these two directors who I really appreciate the dedication to this movie. But like, yeah, I just had a really good time with it. I saw this movie in 4DX, which I highly recommend. I haven't seen a movie in 4DX since Twisters, and this movie, you feel every punch that this guy goes through, all the effects. It was great. It was just a really good theater experience. After it being Huey on The Boys, I think this is my favorite Jack Quaid film performance to date, honestly. He does a very good job with this. He's funny, he's dorky, you know, he's doing the fight skills very well. Like this could be like a franchise for Jack, honestly. I think he does an excellent job with this, and I want to see more. I want to see more Nathan Crane not feeling the pain. What I like about this movie is that he basically has to fix himself if he gets injured, so he's very vulnerable. He could die. Like, he's not invincible 100%, and the movie does a really good job of like explaining the rules of this world. Like, he has to patch himself up. If he has a hit to the head, he could pass out. So it's just those little details that I really appreciated as a viewer going into this world. Amber Midthunder, not familiar with her work other than Legion and Prey, but I have to say that this is a very different kind of role for her. She's very charming and witty, has really good chemistry with Jack in this movie. Like, I just wanted to root for them and see their romance blossom despite all the chaos that surrounds them. And there's a lot more to that story as well, which I really did appreciate. Jacob Atalon, he once again plays the sort of man in chair as the friend of Nathan who he kind of meets online playing his like little game, which, you know, he's like comic humor like in Spider-Man, but this time he's in an action movie. But, you know, Jacob Atalon, always a wonderful presence to see in any film. Betty Gabriel and Matt Walsh, they are hilarious as like the cops that are trying to figure out what's going on and figure out if Nathan Crane is in on this or not. But, you know, the problem that they have are just the whole side character issue where, you know, they don't have much to do. They just kind of pop in and out, and then that's the end of their arcs in this movie. But I do like seeing their presence, which is, you know, very interesting, at least. But one of the main standouts for Novocaine for me was Ray Nicholson's performance as Simon. You know, Ray Nicholson.
No, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Paul's dead! You're not! Paul, stop smiling at me!
He is so good at playing a scary, intimidating guy who could also be a little creepy as well. He really is Jack Nicholson's son. It's crazy. Like, with Smile 2, and now this, like, the man is on a roll, and I want to see him in more films doing all sorts of different stuff, because the man has got it. He's got it. Yeah, Nathan Crane as a character, I really appreciate the bravery that this character has. You know, he's, you know, invincible, but not on the inside, but he learns to be courageous over time, and, you know, he will fight hard to get the girl back. So I just really like that as a character to invest in. What I really appreciate about this movie are the crafts. I mean, the movie only runs at an hour and 50 minutes, so the screenplay is very brisk. The makeup is very good, just the prosthetics on the wounds, and it just felt very, very realistic. So that was really cool. Overall, I have to say, though, that Novocaine, if you want just a nice chill with your boys in the movie theater or girls, if you like action comedies, this is the movie for you. I really had a great time with this. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I think this is just a really good time. Go ahead and eat your popcorn. See it in 40X, honestly. Get the rumbling in the theater. It's great. And that's really all I have to say about Novocaine. If you like my thoughts on Novocaine, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the channel. I greatly appreciate your feedback and your support. And remember, when you go to the movies, bring your buddy and talk about movies. Until next time, bye.